Hi, how are you doing today? Today we're going to be looking at a JVC double cassette deck. It's fairly new, and it does not have any line fuse in it for overcurrent protection from the factory, so we're going to install one today. And I'm going to show you how to do that. So first we'll take the top off the unit. I'll put the screws on the floor here so I don't lose them. Okay, so the reason we put this fuse in is, see the line cord here? It comes up, goes straight to the power transformer, and there's no protection. And the power transformer secondary comes over here, goes to these rectifier diodes and power capacitor, and if one of these diodes short, it can overheat this transformer, and the transformer will start drawing more current, and then this cord could overheat, and then outside the unit there's a chance that it could short out and start a fire. So we're going to put a fuse in here to prevent that. We're going to first look at the plug and see if it's polarized. It's not polarized, so it doesn't matter which side we put the fuse on. So we'll cut this little zip tie off here. And we'll pull our wire back. We'll move this up out of the way here. We'll strip a very small piece of the insulation off of here. Okay, we're going to have to get this down and out of the way so I don't bump into that. We're going to take this piece of wire off here. There, that came off nicely. This is a solder pump. A very close friend of mine that was a TV repairman gave it to me. His name was Bob Fleming, and he passed away at a very young age. So it is kind of very special and very sentimental to me. So I would never get rid of this. Okay, so we take our fuse block here. We'll just kind of like sand a little bit on the, so that I get a good solder connection there. I'm just going to go over this front side again, get a nice, good, roughed up joint so I get a good solder connection there. I'll put my solder wire in the flux here. And I'll add some flux to this, so I put the wire in my hole. I make sure all the strands go in. Squeeze down, squeeze up. Getting some flux on there. I'll put some solder on my iron. Heat both the wire and the terminal. I'll get some from the back there. I'll add a little more flux because I don't like how that flow was there, so I'm going to flux this up a little bit better over here. Put a little more on the iron. I'll come over, I'll heat the wire and the connection, and I resoldered it, and boy, I really like how that joint came out. Okay, so now I'll use a piece of yellow wire here. I stripped it off my camera so that I don't drop the piece down in the mechanism here. So I strip my wire, I twist my strands together, and I go under this. Now I'll solder it over on this side because I want you to be able to see how I solder this. I put it into the hole like that. I bring this side down with the pliers, bring that side up. I make sure all my strands are over that way. I'll take my flux, I'll put some here on the top, some on the bottom. Put some solder on my iron. I'll come over here, heat the terminal and the wire. Boy, I got a real nice flow through there. I really like how that one came out. So I'll bring this down under here. This is a PVC spacer meant for separating, keeping energized parts separate from a metal chassis. So I'm going to put one of these under here. I'll straighten this up here. That lined up on there. And then we'll bring this wire over here and we will solder it into this. So again, I'll strip this. I'll twist my strands together. I'll come around and there's a little hook in here, so I'm going to go under that little hook. I'm going to bring the copper back so it's exposed a little bit on the back. Go around, come over. I'll make sure all my strands are all in nice and tight. I'll just go like this just to make sure everything is all in. I'll put some flux on here. Okay, I'll take my soldering iron, I'll tin it just a little bit, and I will heat both the wire and the terminal. And now we'll take care of our wire dress. So we gotta get this one back on in here. We'll have to tighten that block up here. Bring that down so it's away from that primary wire there. I'm not going to put that very tight, so now we'll just clip our little zip ties off. Okay, we cut that bolt off. Okay, so I want to get this piece of PVC nice and straight here. I'm going to bend this up slightly just so that the solder connections are away from the metal chassis, just to give a little extra slack there. Then we will put in our AF amp fuse. Okay, that's nice and snug. It's not going to go anywhere. Okay, so I'll give you a good close-up of what my work looks like putting in that line fuse there. So this is the JVC td-w83 cassette deck. Here's a view from the back. And there's a view from the front. Thanks for watching.